Hello goat lovers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and Emily and I are out here in the little kid pen bottle feeding all of these babies. They are all doing really awesome. They took to the nipple really quickly, so they're all doing super good and healthy, and it's just so cute to see. Look at this little girl. So we do come out here and feed these little guys 3 times a day. We just let them eat as much as they want until their little bellies are full, but they're so friendly. They're just awesome. They just come up to you, and like really when you're trying to get one, like if you go under the A-frame, you're being attacked. They're just all over you, and it's really fun.
So with our current bottle feeding method, basically you pick up a cute little goat and you feed the cute little goat, and when the cute little goat has had enough to eat, we set it over here on the other side of this panel. And that's how we know who's been fed and who has not been fed. So everybody over here has a full belly. We only have a few more over here to go. And that's how we do that. So we are going to be training them to the lamb bars today for the midday feeding. So make sure you're subscribed because you don't want to miss that.
All right, so all of the babies have full tummies. So now what we're going to do is open this up so they can have the whole pen. Hi. How are you, little Lodi? What are you doing? Hi, guys. Hi. Stinky. Hi. Let's go play.
All right, most of them didn't get it.
You guys can come out. Want to come out? Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Oh.
Still some more in there.
Come on. Come on. This way. To the coils. Are you coming? They'll figure it out. Come on. Come on.
And the running of the goats 2021.
Oh. Really? Oh, did they get the date? She's so fat. Well, that is cute. Hi, guys. Babies. Little babies. Hi. Hi. That's so awesome. That's the cutest thing ever. Hey. There's my little Lodi. Come here. She is adorable. Lodi's mini me, huh? Huh? You're so sweet.
I've tried to nickname little Lodi Lid-Eye, but Crystal's not biting on it just yet. Lid-Eye for little Lodi, L-I-D-I, little Lodi, Lid-Eye. What do you guys think? Let Crystal know down in the comments. What was your favorite Lid-Eye name, Emily?
Lid-Eye.
Darren?
Loaded.
Loaded?
Yeah. I like that one.
She is kind of loaded, and I kind of like little Lodi, but calling her Littles. So, but she's pretty awesome. Adorable. Hi, mister. Oh, they're so cute. So I'd love to spend all day in here with these babies, but I do have other things to do, and we have some does I gotta go check on to see if they might be in labor. All right, I'm going to start with Dawn here. See if she'll let me get her. She was really squishy ligaments yesterday. Almost couldn't find them. Let me see, girl. They're still there. Let me feel your udder. Good girl. All right, thank you. That's all I needed. So she's still not in labor. She's gonna hold out 155 days, I bet you. All right, now we got Miss Little Bit. Let's see, girl. She does not look bagged up at all. I saw her earlier this morning. And her ligaments are there. And yeah, she hasn't bagged up at all. So you're good. No labor for you.
I guess we'll just have to wait a little bit longer.
I don't know if you guys see this girl. She is huge. She doesn't look really bagged up again, though. And I'm seeing a discharge. It doesn't really look like slime. It's probably more like her plug. And I've mentioned before, like with the does losing their plugs, it's just a discharge, and it means things are working properly and they're gonna have the kids. However, with my herd, I've noticed it can be, with my does rather, I've noticed they could lose their plug 4 months before they give birth, or even just a couple days before. So it really varies in my does. But that to me looks more like a plug, not slime, that she's in labor. So I'm gonna check her ligaments and see. They were squishy yesterday. She's getting close. Yeah, see? She would let me touch her if she was in labor. And she is just cranky with me. She's not usually like, yeah, I can feel them. They're still there. I don't know that these kids need to grow anymore, Cami. I just don't know. Giant. So, no labor on Cami either, so potentially we're gonna have another break, but let's check on the rest of the does. And now we have Becky. I said, come here, girl. Yeah, right, I'm kidding. Come here, girl. I know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Now she's got ligaments. She still has a pretty big udder too, but it's not tight or warm like she's bagged up in labor. Well, she has her ligaments, but it'll be interesting to see how many she has. There are legend babies in there that I can't wait to meet. He better have some does. We'll see. Oh, this is crazy, Ruby. You're all right. Okay. Let's check her. She's got her ligaments. Let me see if she'll let me feel her udder to see if it's bagging up at all. Come here, girl. It's bagging up maybe a little more, but nothing. I like calm goats better.
It's been a long year.
It's been a long year. It really has. No labor in Ruby though. Alright, so last stall here is Skye. And I had mentioned I'm like 100% sure she's not bred, especially at this point. There's no udder development. Her due date was the 3rd, and today is the 5th, which obviously they can still go. She could still have her kids in a couple weeks or whatnot. But she's just not bred. So it kind of stinks, kind of a bummer. So that does make 19 goats. But either way, we are going to put her back in with the herd, because there's no reason for her to be alone in the stall if she's not bred. And then we'll have an empty stall to maybe think of something else to do with it. There you go, girl. Oh my gosh, she's so big.
I cannot believe she's not pregnant.
I don't even know.
I mean, she looks, but she's always been fat.
Not like that though. She always gets bigger when she's bred, so yeah, I am very surprised she isn't. Oh my goodness. That's old Big Montana.
Yeah, she's acting just as lively as always.
Yeah. She's in here to finish off the rest of the hay. Now they were all calm and Skye gets in here and now they're all fighting each other just cause.
They gotta sort out who's in charge.
Yeah, now Cassie and Roxy there.
So now we're gonna start transitioning back to normal. We wanna get the girls out on the pasture today, and over time, over the next couple of weeks and months, we're gonna be transitioning to a new milking system. Now under this new system, or when we get there, we're gonna be able to control who's eating and how much. So we're gonna be able to hopefully diet Skye, you know, put Skye on a diet, and I'm sure she's not gonna like that. Hopefully we'll be able to get some weight off of Skye and get her bred next year. Also, what we want to achieve immediately is some calmness. We've put a whole year into these skittish goats. There's no amount of graham crackers that could win their love. So we're going to start separating them from the rest of the herd. When it comes time to milk these goats, we end up chasing them around just because the crazies are in here. They just get everybody running, and goats are a herd animal, so if one of them runs, you know, a lot of them run. And our older ones that were dam raised, they kind of take, you know, they'll follow that flight instinct. Where our younger goats, the ones that we separated and they were bottle babies, they tend to just come right to us. Over time, that's what we want. We want all our goats to come right to us. And I say over time, that'll be a couple of years before we get to that. But we can take steps today to calm things down immediately. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get Woe, Nellie, and Nova, and that'll be the last time I call them that because they're wethers from here forward. We're gonna get them, and we're gonna put them in this empty stall down here. Then, since Becky and Val are both, Becky and Ruby are both here in the birthing stalls, but they're not gonna go into labor today, we're gonna put them in the same stall together. Now, if one goes into labor, we can make a move to give them their own space. But for now, they're gonna go in the same stall together. That way, I can get Tansy and Val out of the milk pen, and they can share a stall. That way, the rest of the herd, and Crystal she's got her heart set on Roxy, so Roxy's gonna stay with the herd. That way, the rest of the herd can go back to normal, and they can have the pasture throughout the day, and I can start implementing the feeding control and the milking systems, which we'll see a little bit as the videos unfold. So Roxy's staying with the herd, and they're all going out. Tansy and Val are going to be in this stall buddies. That way, when it's time to milk them tonight, we don't have to chase the whole herd around. We can just walk in there and grab those two, milk them. They can go back in the stall. As the next few days go by and other goats give birth, like Cami and Dawn, I'll be able to start taking the pickets down, and the pens will get bigger for the stall buddies. But that's just kind of how it's going to be for today, because we want to get the does back on the grass and stop spending so much money on hay, and we want things to calm down.
As far as these two goats in here, the time and money that we have invested in them, we are never going to get back. The only thing they have to offer at this point is nutrition for the family. These two milkers here, we do need their milk because we have their kids, and we want to make sure that we have enough milk to feed all of the kids. So we are going to continue to milk them until we no longer have to, and then potentially sell them as does and milk if anybody would want them. And these two, Ruby and Becky, it's going to be the same outcome for them. So they are going to get a new home as well once we don't need their milk anymore. And as far as Roxy's concerned, she is the tamest of all of them. She's doing pretty good, and I'm hoping that with milking her twice a day, she's going to calm down a lot more. So she's in the herd without all the crazies in there with her, getting her riled up to run, and just seeing the other goats that come to me, hoping that that's going to help her out a lot, because I really like that doe, her udder. She's just a solid, awesome doe, and I'd love to keep her in the herd. So we'll try. We'll see how it goes.
All right. The rest of the goats that are not in the birthing stalls are now back out on the pasture. And there was a lot of kick flipping and excitement to get them out here. There was some confusion and stuff too, but now we've got it all figured out. And this is what I want. I want them getting back to their normal routine as soon as possible. You know, so this is going to help with the whole, you know, transition from losing the babies and, you know, and getting into the milk routine. Some of their life will go back to normal. So that's how it'll be. They'll get milked in the morning, milked and fed in the morning, spend the day out on pasture, then milk and fed at night. And we will continue, you know, changing the system and stepping it up as we go.
So I am happy to have these girls back out on pasture. It has been a week. We have 34 kids on the ground, a ton of milkers. So this is also a little bit of normalcy for us. So they're super happy to be back out here kick flipping, and it feels good to have them back out here and not penned up, because I don't like them just penned up all day. But yeah, feel good about that, and we got a lot more stuff to do, so we will see you again soon.
Ha 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 ha!